Allen Ginsberg's Howl, first published in 1956, is a seminal work of American poetry and a defining piece of the Beat generation. Bold, unfiltered, and revolutionary in its language and themes, the poem offers a searing critique of American society, an elegy for lost souls, and a celebration of nonconformity, madness, and raw human experience. The poem is structured in 3 sections, plus a footnote, each with a distinct tone and focus. In Part 1, Ginsberg mourns the destruction of the best minds of my generation, a recurring phrase that anchors the section. These individuals, often artists, outcasts, or intellectuals, have been driven mad or destroyed by a society that marginalizes creativity, dissent, and spiritual yearning. Ginsberg paints vivid, surreal portraits of these individuals engaging in acts of rebellion, spiritual searching, drug use, sex, and artistic creation in urban landscapes like New York, San Francisco, and Denver. The tone is both ecstatic and despairing, with long, breathless lines that reflect both the vitality and the agony of these experiences. Ginsberg draws on personal experiences and his circle of beat writers, including Jack Kerouac, Neal Cassady, and William S. Burroughs, to depict a generation alienated from mainstream values. The madmen he describes are not just mentally ill but are victims of a repressive, materialistic society. Their madness is presented as both a symptom of suffering and a form of resistance, an expression of authentic being in a dehumanizing world. Part 2 introduces the symbol of Moloch, a demonic figure from the Bible representing a brutal god to whom children were sacrificed. For Ginsberg, Moloch becomes the embodiment of soulless modernity, capitalism, militarism, conformity, and institutional repression. He writes, Moloch whose mind is pure machinery. Moloch whose blood is running money. The speaker denounces the dehumanizing forces of industry, war, and authority, which crush individuality and spiritual freedom. This section is a furious denunciation of the systemic forces that destroy lives and turn people into cogs in a machine. Part 3 is more intimate and compassionate, addressed to Ginsberg's friend Carl Solomon, whom he met in a mental institution. Here, Ginsberg expresses solidarity and empathy, repeatedly stating, "I'm with you in Rockland," referring to the psychiatric facility. This refrain becomes a mantra of shared suffering and hope. Unlike the rage of Part 2, this section is more lyrical and tender, suggesting that solidarity and love can offer solace amidst madness and despair. The footnote to Howl, often overlooked, offers a surprising turn in tone. Beginning with the line, "Holy, holy, holy," it is an ecstatic celebration of all things, people, places, even the very madness and suffering that the poem previously lamented. Ginsberg asserts that everything is sacred in its own right, reclaiming dignity and divinity in the midst of alienation. Howl is a radical, deeply emotional outcry against the spiritual and cultural suffocation of the 20th century United States. It celebrates the marginalized, the mad, and the mystical, using free-form verse, vivid imagery, and unflinching honesty. Ginsberg's poem remains a powerful testament to artistic freedom, resistance, and the enduring human spirit.